when I do this, you have to lie down. So ask whatever, because walk, yeah, it's a different thing. Like it will be a long interpretative walk. So make sure that whatever you see in the bush, if you are very much interested on it, then ask it. Ask about it. No problem. Now I'm loading my rifle. So the reason why I'm loading this, when we are walking in the Big Five area, we might be encountering a big game. We have seen yesterday, then we've seen a lion. But now we are walking, we're not driving.
Looking out for the lions from last night. Vultures going off. White-backed vultures. Tracking the white rhino.
Now you can't fall asleep.
There we go.
Oh, stunning. Oh, baby, I wanted the camera so that I
Yeah.
can it.
There is. It's the orientation and the...
Simon, where did you learn about all this when you went to Delhi?
I fell in love with termites many years ago.
Well, here we are walking along the Mutali River to have a swim at the Mutali Falls. That's actually quite nice swimming here, but the falls are even better.
It's just, I mean, can you really capture it, eh? You can get photos, but just the experience is quite different.
Another view of Lana Gorge, the Vuva River. Yeah, the dung beetle's already got his ball of dung.
Cricketer, eh? Yeah. How far is he going to take it? As long as far as, yeah.
and returning nutrients to the earth.
Will the antlion get him?
The antlion's got him. And he pulls him under and then he'll have supper.
Because the ant sort of gets away every now and then.
It's getting away. Where's an ant? Another one.
I'm going to have a nightmare.
I understand the feeling.
Yeah, but what if you were the ant?
And if you're the antlion and you have to eat,
I feel bad for the ant. I want to take it away.
I think that's also feel bad for the ant.
I want to take it away.
just leave.
I want to take it away. Leave it for me.
Wait.
I want to take it away.
Oh, I want to see it being eaten.
Yeah, me too.
I feel sorry for the ant lion. He's so hungry.
To save the life.
I feel sorry for the ant.
We can't see
will
the
come
ant.
out.
There's so many ants.
You probably squished one now. Walking here.
Yeah. Still, I feel sorry for that ant.
I understand. I agree.
It's taking so long.
Let the nature takes its course.
Let's take the ant out.
It's the circle of life.
It's taking so long.
Don't you remember from The Lion King?
Take the ant out.
The Lion King. It's called the circle
Leave
of
it.
life.
No, I want to take the ant out.
It's
No, it's
coming
getting
out now.
away.
No way out.
There, let's see, he's getting out. He's getting out. He's my... Oh!
Beg again.
Get him, ant lion.
No, don't.
Help it out, Rose. That ant is working so hard.
Tally's trying to push it in. I'm not. I'm trying to get it out.
Sure, it's a champion.
take it.
Let me just look through my binoculars.
Yeah, to the nest.
They're moving it to its net, to the nest.
Is
Because this guy, they used to have a hole, and down there is there are eggs and everything. The place where they put they store the food. So they are taking this.
This is great. This is excellent.
He's too lazy to
Will
carry
his
on.
claws be out when he's doing that or in?
No, he nailed it.
Did he?
Yeah, she just grins and bears it, otherwise she'll starve. They have to. See, the cubs have to, otherwise he'll just keep this whole kill to himself. They have to just come in wherever they can.
Yeah, it's the only way to deal
And
with
he's
a
so
grumpy
fat,
old
he can't do
bugger.
too much.
A juvenile.
This guy?
Yeah.
No, he's a full-grown male lion, that.
And what's he doing?
He's got black on his man.
This is a coalition of 5
okay.
males.
5 males.
Yeah. Philippe says there's
That's not
4 of
enough.
them on this kill.
But that's not enough for them to eat.
Oh, no wonder the guy's hauling himself, sitting all over it, eh? Testing his coalition.
This will be good when he comes in, and he's not quite ready to take this guy on yet, is he?
Oh, he's so.
Look how many litters of cubs. Only 2.
There's 2. There's very young ones.
And
They look like they're about 3 months,
Yeah.
and then some others that are about 4 or 5 months old.
Yeah, with the long ears too.
Now, when you have these coalitions, do the males know which cubs belong to them?
I don't think so. They generally, the pride within their territory,
Treat them all as
once they come in and have killed, like
and brave.
you've got to just go for it. Like that lioness didn't move away when he nailed her on the head. See, she still stayed there.
But look at that, that's an impressively it's potent.
She's got to her. Look at the one lioness.
Just making it easier for the cubs to eat. That little cub is intrigued by us, the one on the right. Because
one.
See, this little cub here is actually very scrawny, the one on the furthest to the right.
He's intrigued by
It's not at all.
No, leopard.
Two of them.
Two of them, yeah.
Where's the second? So they're mates?
There's two leopards. This bird is a specialist in eating baby birds. It's got long feet that it sticks into the nests and pulls out the babies. I'll tell you later. He's looking in the holes in the trunk. About the mopani tree, and it's highly nutritious. It's a very rich source of protein, and it's browsed upon by elephants and kudus especially. And what happens is that when it's being predated on, in order to protect itself, it starts sending tannin. So it can produce tannin and send it to the area that's being predated on. And the leaf then becomes very bitter, and the animal can't eat anymore and moves on to the next tree. However, what's been discovered is that the tree actually releases a chemical message from downwind, and the animals browse downwind, and it will send a message to the other mopanis that, hey, there are predators in the area, you must start secreting tannin. So what happens is that the animal will go to the kudu, the elephant will go to the next mopani, and the leaves will be too bitter to eat. It'll have one or two and move on. It's actually going to move quite far away to get to tannin-free trees. And my question that I asked was, if the mopani can make its leaves bitter when it's being predated on. In other words, in a way, it's like the adrenaline for the plant. Why doesn't it remain bitter all of the time so that it's not eaten in the first place? And the answer is that if it's in this perpetual state of readiness, if the whole tree is full of tannin, and so it's ready to protect itself all of the time, then it actually impacts on the tree's growth and development and reproduction, and it's never going to be able to grow to its full potential. It's got to take some risks and only defend itself when necessary, rather than be on the defensive all of the time, because if it's on the defensive all of the time, it's not actually going to be able to grow and develop into the mighty tree.
Just it's going to be safe and unsafe, and you have no security, so you're
constantly, and as Jeffrey was saying, the fight or flight, the level of arousal is high all the time, the level of cortisol is high all the time. So the neurodevelopmental pathways are very ready for fight and flight, and they're not able to, you can't, when we're anxious we can't think, we can't learn. So because they're frightened all the time, they're not able to learn. These are the kids who are not doing well in school. These are the kids who are acting out or disruptive because they can't tolerate emotion. These are the kids who are being abused or traumatized. But it's really interesting what he's saying, because he's talking about the same thing actually, that it would impact on your development. You're stunted in every way if you've experienced trauma or abuse, because partly the pathways for safety and connectivity and love and attunement don't develop.
So actually you're so busy with survival that you can't put your energy into higher order development.
Yes, it's Maslow's hierarchy.
Yeah, so you can't use your potential in a way.
Yeah.
And you can see it happening in children, in people, in countries, in organizations, where people are on the defensive, where they feel they're being attacked. And so much expenditure is there on a defensive level that it impacts on growth on a higher order level.
Yeah. And that's absolutely fascinating that it happens in trees.
Yeah.
That's phenomenal. Thank you, Jeffrey. That's a real gift. I didn't know that.
And also
And it's making a rope.
for my forefathers, it's just long way.
Ancient things to do.
Yeah.
Wow.
So this is traditional knowledge that's been passed on through the generations.
Shot, it doesn't break. Wow. Oh my gosh.
I'm asking nice. Okay, hold for me, yeah?
Yay, that's divine. Thank you. another one.